Toppers, Xavier Wills here for Desktop Bodybuilding, and we are back for the live stream, the 2024 Arnold Classic in South America, Brazil, Sao Paulo specifically, and we have Tonio Burton versus Rafael Brandao versus Goodvito, who we got to see some updates from yesterday, and I hope you guys are seeing me on the screen right now. For some reason my stream says live in 2 hours. That was not meant to be in 2 hours. It's meant to be right now. So hopefully this is working. And if not, you guys can let me know in the comments at least anyway. It says live. It says live. And hopefully you guys can see what's on the screen right now. Yes, it looks like it is working. So what's up, Desktoppers? And comment on who you think is going to win this 2024 Arnold Classic. I'm going to post up a question for you guys in a poll, in the version of a poll. I need to change, but it says that it's scheduled for the wrong time there. Let me just change this, sorry guys. But that's live, you can see the stream right there, so we will be running that because there is a live stream, and the link to that is in the description below, but it should be coming through clear to you guys. It looks good on my end at least. I had some issues last time doing this, but seems like it should be good. Yes, this is live. This is live, and we have the Open Bodybuilding about to come out on stage, I believe. I believe we've got Wellness and Open tonight. So I don't know if I'll start with Open or Wellness, but yeah, it's the pros are coming up, I believe. They were meant to start earlier than this, so let me just adjust a few things here on the back end. Nicholas, Pablo, glad it looks good. Also, if you are just joining us in the stream, give it a thumbs up. And shortly I'll just have to adjust a few little things here. Make sure everything's working. I didn't add any tags or anything to the video, so whoops. Suppose it doesn't really matter if it's already live, does it? What time it's scheduled for, so hopefully all good. We will see. But yes, we have the Wellness on stage right now. I'll pull up the competitors list so I can find out all of the names. What's up, Cody Mercado? No worries, my man. Man, how are you going to drop an hour and 45? Yeah, I know. I don't know how. Well, actually, to be honest, I think I know why that happened, because our daylight savings, I think we just went back an hour, or we're just about to go back an hour. So it's 2:06 a.m. now, and we change over. I think when it hits 3 a.m. my time here, it goes straight back to 2 a.m. So it's 2:06 a.m. now, but in over an hour, it's going to be 2 a.m. again. So in under an hour, it's going to be 2 a.m. again here. So yeah, wild. Darry21 says, my Aussie mate, give us your last minute predictions. Okay, so on the latest episode of Bodybuilding University, which I encourage you guys, go and check out the Desktop Bodybuilding podcasts and interviews channel, subscribe to it, and check out the episodes of Bodybuilding University on there. I just posted one. It's really, really good. If you want to, actually, don't leave the stream. Don't leave the stream. But yeah, it's a really good episode. It's got myself, 212 Pro Aaron Pilates, Beatty File, who's hilarious, and we also had, who else do we have on there as well? Stanimal. How could I forget? Stan was awesome as well, and we're getting a real vibe on there because we're doing 2 shows a week, and yeah, it's going really, really well. So go and check that out, and we've got our predictions on there. And my predictions were, now this is before seeing anything from Goodvito whatsoever. My predictions were 4th place Goodvito. I'm having a feeling that I'm wishing I predicted him in 3rd right now. So 4th place Goodvito. 3rd place I have, of course, I've got William Martins. In 2nd place I had Tonio Burton. And in 1st place I have Rafael Brandao. Now that's not saying that Tonio Burton can't actually win this, because Tonio is sick. He's 8th place in the Olympia, and I feel almost disrespectful saying that I don't think he'll win, but yeah, I don't know. It's tough against Raf. Raf is 3rd place in the Arnold, and he's really, really damn good. So we'll have to wait and see. When's the Open? The Open is not in hours. It is coming up very, very soon. We've only got Wellness and Open. Pretty sure tonight we've only got Wellness and Open. Classic is on tomorrow, so make sure you guys subscribe and click the notification bell button, because I will be going live for Classic tomorrow as well. I think it's Classic in another class tomorrow. So, yeah, you guys make sure you stay tuned. AK for glutes are spreading. Yes. When's Open? Yeah, yep, read that. I hate changing the clocks. Like, just leave it be. Davenport Dave. Yeah, I feel you, man. I don't mind the daylight savings, but it's just the fact that some parts of Australia, like, you're on the same... Whoa. That was weird. I don't know if you guys saw that on your screen just before. I haven't got the actual live stream up on my screen right now. I'm watching the little box in the corner. But what was I saying? I've completely... Yeah, in Queensland in Australia, which is where Brisbane and the Gold Coast is. Whoa, that's wild as to why that's happening. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. I don't know if you guys are seeing that on your screen for it going like that. Hopefully that is everyone and it's not just my stream. It's weird. But yeah, so Gold Coast, all those places, they don't have daylight savings. The states below have daylight savings in Australia. It makes no sense. So then we're an hour off from a state that's completely in line with us. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, these girls do look amazing. Okay, straight up. Is prejudging and finals same day? Yes. Men's Open prejudging is coming up, and then we have the finals on later as well. So make sure you stay tuned. I will be live for finals. I'm going to do it a little bit different this time. I'm not just going to go straight to a post-finals, another video, almost doing the same shit. Oh, I shouldn't swear too much at the start of this with being monetized. Doing the same stuff that I've done in, my live, because then people watch the live a bit and I get like 10,000 viewers on the post show. I might do that for the prejudging, just so there's a bit of a succinct wrap up, but I won't do that for finals. I'll wait for the scorecards, which only normally take an hour to get uploaded, analyze those at the same time, go through more of the placings, maybe go through every placing in the show, break it down, and have more footage, more photos to go off, and just, yeah, a bit of an overall look at it. Okay, Xavier was just watching the podcast. Please bring Nathan or Sergio again soon. Yes, that is the plan. I asked Sergio for one recently, but he was just flying to this contest because he's at the Arnold in Brazil. So, yeah, we will be having Nathan and Sergio on again very, very soon, I hope. So, got some great guests lined up. When's Open? Very, very soon. Venix, it is the next class. Alright. I've got to figure out how to get this live chat. I had it the first time I did here on OBS. If anyone's in OBS, studio mode. Do I risk clicking studio mode? Settings. Maybe settings is where to go to. So many options. Stream, YouTube. Trying to find the thing to bring up the comments a little easier for me, so I can interact with you guys a little bit easier as well. Thank you, Venix. Yeah, you said, yeah, that podcast was really good. Thank you so much. So many options. Hotkeys, video, no, audio, output. Nope. Can't figure it out. Let's go studio mode. If anything cuts out, I will be straight back if I mess this up. Nope, that's not what I want. I don't think anyway. Nah, so OBS has screwed me. Anyway. Let's bring up, let's put that poll up that I promised you guys. So, starting a poll. Who is going to win the 2024 Do I need to put 2024? You're in the chat. You know what you're watching. The Arnold Classic South America. We're going to say Rafael. Can any Brazilian people in here in the chat as well? And I don't think there is any Brazilian people here much because... Oh, what's up, Adam? Adam Hanslick. Adam Alfred Hanslick from Spain. What's up, my man? Out there in the Sergio and Dorian Yates land. But anyone from Brazil or that speaks Brazilian, is it Rafael or is it Rafael? I need to know this. So Rafael Brandao. I have no idea how to pronounce his name. I've heard different people tell me different things. So Tonio Burton or Goodvito, and we'll put, as I'm picking William Martins over Goodvito, which I regret, even though William Martins is phenomenal. Yeah, he actually does look really good, but Goodvito, I have a feeling that he's in condition, and I think that he'll be a bit of a favourite, and he's like made himself partly Brazilian. Okay, let's go. Also, guys, we've got 125 of you watching live and 25 likes. So if you can, just give it a thumbs up. Do you know what time Arnold is on in USA Eastern Time? It's on right now. The men are going on soon? I don't know. Xavier, you will have it from Aceto on Heavy Muscle Radio. Jihan. No Urs, no Wesley. What will I have it on? Aceto always gives me stick, but I like it. Aceto is cool. It's Rafael, as he said on one of the podcasts. Rafael Brandao. Now we've got to figure out if it's Brandao or Brandao. But anyway. 35 likes. Shout out to you guys. Thank you very much. I should have started this slightly earlier because 140 viewers is pretty subpar when it comes to how many I normally get in these. But there is already a live stream as well. But I always like getting on and giving my opinion to you guys. Alright, I've got to pull up the competitors list because for some of the men I don't know all the names as well, so we'll have to figure this out. ifbpro.com. They've redone this website too. Good move. Alright. So, where's the wellness? Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14 girls in the wellness, and every single one of them is from Brazil. So, every single one. Now, I want to get your guys' opinion on this, because in this contest, there is, how many girls did I say were in wellness? 14 or something? There's 2 in wheelchair. That's 16 Brazilians so far. In the classic physique men, there is not one person from outside Brazil, and there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So what are we at now? We're at nearly 30 people that are in it without any Brazilians, and there's 3 people in the open that are not Brazilian. Tonio Burton. Well, actually, no, John De La Rosa isn't doing it, so there's 2. There's a Mexican competitor, and there's Tonio Burton. So that is it. So out of what, 40 odd competitors, 2 of them are not from Brazil? Does that not strike anyone as slightly strange? Is it because they think that they won't get a good look in, or what? I don't know. Viewers are slowly going up. We've got It says 157 in one spot, and in another spot it says 139. So I don't know what mind games they're trying to play with me right now, but yeah, I know Mila says it's pronounced with a H. I spoke to Miguel Chain, and he said it was Rafael. He said it was Rafael. So not like Raphael. It's like Rafael. But who knows? John De La Rosa. So the backstory on him being out is that he spoke to a judge. Their opinion was that it was better for him to add a little bit more size and then sort of come back. So I don't completely disagree with it. Do I agree with it? I don't know. Do I think he would have won this show? Would I have picked him? No. So that makes it tough because I think Rafael could even be a little bit better than he was at the Arnold. As good as he was, I think he maybe could just be a tiny bit more crisp. Just a tiny bit, and he'd be his all-time best. So I don't think it's a bad decision because I don't think he's going to win New York against Nick Walker. He's not going to win this show. Would he win Detroit against Martin Fitzwater? I think that'd be a very good battle. He could. So is he missing an opportunity there? Possibly. Here, someone said 10 different streams on YouTube itself. I'll just wait until they start making these contests $50 for paid ones, or even $40 or whatever. They will drop off. Even I will do these whether there is a live stream or not. Don't worry about that. But look, I love that people have the option. You can choose to watch whoever you want to watch and show love to whoever you want to show love to. So it's not bad. It's not bad. Is the Arnold an invitational? Makes no sense being 100% Brazilian in some categories. I just wonder if anyone's from outside Brazil is applying for it. Like, clearly it's not just a show for Brazilians, but you look at the three names from outside Brazil in the entire, across all four pro divisions. It's pretty insane. This girl looks phenomenal. Let me try to find out names. Someone said something in the chat. I don't know if they're saying her name or not. Nope, I'd be guessing. So I should have paid attention to the competitors whose names I did know, and then been like, okay, that's the next person in the lineup. I don't know if they have. I feel like I've seen this girl before though. Someone help me out. I'm clicking on all the wrong pages. There we go. Martin and De La Rosa are almost the same height, I guess. Yeah, and Martin's looking crazy right now. Real crazy. So, isn't the Arnold Invitational? Yeah, so that. What times does the men's open start, please? Straight after this. And this has been on for the past, 15 minutes? 20 minutes? So, yeah, it should be starting any moment now. So let's check back in with who you guys have winning. 62% have Rafael, or should I say Rafael, or Hafel, or Hafel. It's one of those pronunciations, I'm sure of it. 61%, 24%, 23% now, 24%, 23%. It's literally just going between the two for Tonio Burton, 15% for Goodvito, and no one has William Martins winning. I shouldn't have put him in there, should I? Get your votes in. It's changing before my eyes. Someone give William Martin some love. I need to see 1% there to feel better about life. Someone said, bro, just say Raphael. Yeah, I know. I do like the name Raphael. Let's just go with Raf. Or is it half? Is it half? I don't know, man. I get very confused. I see literally some of these like European guys or Middle Eastern guys. I can't remember which nationality it is, even though they're completely different. Some of them, like, they have their name on social media and then it changes in the spelling. Pronunciation with R, please. Okay, we're going with... Oh, then look, there's 2 comments back to back. Someone said Rafael. They've deleted it. Max We Beats. He deleted it. He said it's Rafael. And then, yeah, I think we're going to go with R. Adam Pumping Iron, I agree. Someone said, if it's paid, YouTube will remove a video copyright. Yeah, no. I'm not going to stream other paid things or anything like that. No, definitely not. What I'm saying is, though, I'll screen capture maybe, like, you know, screenshot some things for to put up on while it's live and commentate it, and then people that want to pay for it and watch it live can watch along with me and we can discuss the contest live. So that's what I mean by that. Good day, Mark Doolan. John's at your gym, AK. John De La Rosa. Are you in Brazil, do you mean? No, John's not in Brazil, I don't think. Or is he? I don't know. Max We Beats. Regret it. Half a nail. But who is winning, though? I think Max We's on one. Oh, the one he owns in Florida. Well, AK, you confused me. You said he's at my gym. I know what you mean, but I always say that too. My gym. But when it's literally his gym, it's very confusing. Very confusing. I feel like my gym, I wish, yeah. It looks pretty huge, like the videos and photos I've seen. John's killing it. Big fan of John De La Rosa. Yeah, it must be coming up any second now. How long are these girls on stage for each? Because we had 14 girls to get through. I might comment on how they're looking. At least in the call-outs, because they're going to have... I assume they're going to do call-outs first for these women. But, see, Gary DeMarco saying Rafael. Well, it says half heel. Is Olympian material rest lucky to be top 12? I know its spelling starts with R, but he will blow that group away. Okay, that's confusing. Rafa a bit tighter would be nuts. Yeah, absolutely. 100%. Alright, we have comparisons up for the wellness now. So we'll see probably 3 call-outs, I'm guessing, or 2 call-outs. Also, I want to let my opinion be known, because I was going into this contest picking Rafael myself, but not thinking that everyone would. Not saying everyone is, but a large percentage of people are, and we can't forget that Tonio Burton just placed 8th in the world at the Mr. Olympia. So this is not going to be a walk in the park for Raf. So yeah, I think Raf is going to do very, very well here. I mean, I think Tonio is going to do very, very, very well here. And no doubt he's going to do well. I can't imagine him being outside the top 2. Can't imagine it. These girls, yeah, look awesome. I have to look at... Is this the first call out or is this the first lineup? I can't remember if they came out in... I think this is the first lineup. Max Wee says, I think Rafa size will carry him in this contest. Yeah. I mean, it's more the structure and the size of the delts. So, it's... William Martins in the poll has 1%. My people. I lost my train of thought. Oh, Rafa's size. So Rafa's size, I mean, is he bigger than Tonio? Yeah. And the structure is much bigger. It's more the structure for me, and the fact that Rafa has such big delts that I think will make him appear much bigger on stage than Tonio. But Tonio's detail, condition, density, and sort of hardness, the conditioning like that, that could be the difference. If Tonio had the deep cuts and striations in his quads, I mean, I think then it would be super close, super interesting. I think it's already close and interesting, but it would be, you know, maybe even more so. I don't know. Then it would be a true 50-50, you know. Do we have men's physique too? I believe men's physique is tomorrow, or is that we got classic tomorrow and something else, or is it classic and bikini tomorrow? I don't know if we've got men's physique here. No, that'd be a weird move though, not having men's physique. Yeah, we don't have men's physique. Oh my god, I need to sneeze. Oh my god, thanks God for the mute button. That was you guys probably saw that sneeze in the corner. I got to refix my green screen because I know you guys can see that sketchiness, and it's just not the right color, but you can see why Brazil dominates this division. I don't think any other country would have. Who do you reckon has more top wellness girls in the Olympia? I don't even know the stats on this. So, would it be... Open is a one-day show. We have finals tonight, Kurt. Sorry, I'll get back to your comments in just a second. Feel free to spam and I'll get to them. Who do you think has more? Do you think it is Brazil has more competitors than the rest of the world in the Olympia? I don't even know. Yeah, because I'm not sure. I'm just going to check something in the back end. And that doesn't mean what you think it might mean. For some reason, when I'm doing these streams, I get very paranoid that I'm going to show some sensitive information. So I constantly just keep checking that this is the screen that's open. Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure the stream was working all a-okay. Good, we're good. We're good. I think this is the last 4 girls of the entire lineup, and then we'll get probably a first, second, and third call out, and then we should be on to open bodybuilding. I assume also having just 2 open classes on one morning and one night, it makes it so they can take their time. So we'll probably see plenty call outs with the open men, although there's not that many competitors, and I just have a feeling it's going to be maybe somewhat clear cut. Like it might just be more of a battle between Tonio and Rafa. I at least hope that I would love to see Goodvito good enough to be compared with those guys and challenging as well. I would love to see like a final 3 call out. It would just make it more exciting, but I just don't think Goodvito will be at the level of, you know, Raf and Tonio. It's hard to imagine to say Goodvito will be really, like, if you're saying he's at that level, you got to say he's like, top 8 Olympian guy. At this point, I don't think so. Even by Olympia time, if he was to qualify, I still don't think he would be top 8. But yeah, I don't know. It's tough. This is your first call out right now on screen. Wish I could see the numbers a bit easier. I could see a few of them. Let me know who you guys have. I quite like the girl on my right's look, to be honest. Also second on my right too. Now third on my right. But all of them look fantastic. I know the girl second on the left. I can't remember her name. Let me look at the competitors list. Might ring a bell. I'm not good with names. And they're all Brazilian too. There's 2 De Silvas in the lineup. It's 2, yeah. No, I'm not sure. But like it's crazy that's one country, and that wouldn't even be every single competitor. Or like Franciel Matos, who's number 1 in the world. She's not even competing here. So there you go. Anyway, let me get into your comments. I'll go back to where I was sort of up to. Yep, 1-day show. But there is Classic tomorrow. So Classic Prejudging finals, and I'll go live for both of those. No, the US has a lot of wellness pros. Yeah, they have a lot of wellness pros, but I'm talking how many are on the Olympia stage. But I suppose there's a lot of US shows there. So, I don't know. But in terms of, okay, how many girls are Brazilian versus the rest of the world in the top 15? I know of US women. It's a massive country compared to England, for example. Brazil, but you go Brazil, the population versus the rest of the world, and it's pretty insane how many are from Brazil. Brazil population. I'm Googling this now. 215 million. Decent. What was the other country we was talking about? Okay, England. Well, we've still got 56 million people. I mean, I think there's more than 4 times the amount of Brazilian wellness competitors than English. But the US has how many? 300 million or something? Something like that. Australia has like 20 something million. Apollo Creed, what does that even mean? I think I know what it means. Is this Vito first pro show? Yes, it is. Mark Doolan. This is Goodvito's first pro show. His pro debut, which is coming up in just a moment. Just as many people. What's wrong with you guys? Just as many people have Goodvito winning as Tonio Burton. I'm sorry if that's your opinion. I don't know if you were dropped on your head or what, but if Goodvito comes out and wins this, I'm going to look like an idiot. But I'd be all about it, so. Boston Phil. What do you mean by definition of fake? Yeah, Eric Peak. I can't pick any of these ladies over the other. They too smoking hot. This ain't fair. MD, I struggle with what ideal look is with wellness. Yeah, I know what you mean. Why aren't their glutes straight? They don't want that look, and I do sort of wonder about that as well. I mean, I don't know. I mean, they're in good condition. Like, they're in good condition. There's no doubt about that. But they're just trying to stay away from shredded. And they're not flexing their glutes in. So, like, when they turn to the back, they're not, like, pushing their knees way out so their glutes flex in. They want to make them full. So the way you pose them changes things dramatically. But, yeah, if they got too lean, there's definitely girls out there that could get striations there. And girls' glutes are typically fuller than guys too, but you notice as the girls get older and stuff, it's much harder. Like with guys in bodybuilding, yeah, you get a little bit of loose skin, but with women, it's much more obvious. It feels like, because that's where the attention is, literally on that body part. They should have glutes squeeze test. I don't know. I don't know about that. When is the open class? It is straight after this. It literally should be within minutes. 55 minutes. No, I'm joking. It will probably be... How many call-outs have we done now in wellness? It's straight after wellness, so it'll be very soon. Why would Dino not be at his own show? I don't think it's his show. Unless he's somehow involved in it. And if he is somehow involved in putting the show on, then that's why, I guess. Yeah, he needs to focus on the O. If you mean competing, yeah, it's focusing on the Olympia. He would have won this, I believe, but I mean, he did a 6-week prep. I mean, I don't think it would have hurt him doing this show, but I don't know. What's up, Skogotti? Yeah, they got this online on YouTube just for free. So I've got the link to the original one in the description below as well. And you can see all the different sponsors popping up. Black Skull and Max Titanium. Flex Lewis is actually working with Max Titanium. I don't want to misquote, but I believe I saw that. And him and Rafael Brandao. They sold this like collaborative sales product. I think it had like creatine or something and maybe a pre-workout in there or something like that. So this box set, they sold 100,000 of them in 48 hours. 100,000. They're doing good down there in Brazil. The Open is very soon. I know everyone's just joining in. It is literally straight after this. I assume this is our top 3 too. I'm guessing. I've had way too much caffeine for the middle of the night. It's 2:41 a.m. here. And I think it goes back to 2 a.m. once it's 3 a.m. because our daylight savings changes here. So I'm pretty sure. Okay. Let me just... I think they've... Because some of these girls are maybe a little less conditioned. But it's hard to tell on the stream, to be honest. So I actually like the fact that they wouldn't go for the most conditioned girls. Because I think some of them were getting a little bit too conditioned. Who do you guys like the most? Remember when I said before you had just as many in the poll? Just as many people had Goodvito winning as Tonio, and I said what was wrong with you? Now more people have Goodvito winning than Tonio. 18% have Goodvito winning, 16% have Tonio. Okay, so what else are you guys saying? Let me get through these comments. Get through at least a few of them. Wellness division is intended for women who prefer a physique without muscle separation. athletic, pleasing with bigger body mass than in the bikini. Yeah, specifically they have more lower body mass in wellness. They're not meant to have the straight look, I don't believe. If you look at Goodvito's updates, he looks insane. I predict it will be between Rafael and Vito with Tonio in third. I disagree, Oscar Lindholm, because Tonio's proven top 8 in the world. And I just think that Goodvito, when he turns to the back, I think we're going to see something that looks like a matte finish. So this is my prediction. Mark my words. I think Goodvito will have crazy straighter quads. We've seen them. Vastus, lateralis, medialis, all of the heads full straighted. That will look impressive, don't get me wrong. I think there will be, for whatever reason, maybe slightly more difference between the quads, maybe on stage, I don't know. But he did post a front double bicep. They looked pretty damn similar. Looked a lot better, but he did look a little flat when he's posing down next to Tonio, but as long as he's full enough and dried out, then I think he's going to do very, very well. But it's just about being full enough, because I'm scared. When I saw him win his pro card and I was watching the YouTube on that, he's competing against a guy who was full and popping. The muscle was coming out at you. It was like, you could see it, and it was round, and the muscle was hard. From the back, it looked like it was just washed out on Goodvito. It was like, I shouldn't put my hand between my mouth and the microphone. It just looked sort of washed out, a bit of a matte look. Like, it just didn't look, I don't know. If this guy had the same shape as Goodvito, he would have wiped Goodvito. But he just didn't have an incredibly aesthetic physique in comparison. So, Goodvito won. But if we see that here, and I don't think we will see that, I think we'll see more maturity, because it's been, a couple of years now since Goodvito turned pro. So it will definitely look better, but I think it'll be third in the back shots, with Tonio winning the back shots. From the front, Tonio is still very, very good. Now, that front double bicep on Goodvito might look pretty decent, but yeah, I don't know, there's levels to this shit. I shouldn't swear too much. Do not want to get demonetized. Okay, I'm just going to randomly look at these comments, and I'll go up and down and all that sort of stuff. Okay, we've got Rafael on stage right now. Sorry, I will get to your comment. Someone said, would you do a collaboration with Nick Strength and Power? And yes, I would. Okay, Rafael. What do you guys think of him here? Do you like? That is my question. I think he is looking better. The back looks, it's definitely more crisp. He's still not inside out. But he is an aesthetic beast. Let me know your thoughts on what he looks soft. Stream quality is actually solid, yeah. And it's free. That's the thing. Shout out to Muscle Contest, what they're doing with this stream. Very, very good quality. I mean, he wasn't out there for very long. He made that really quick. He hit the shots quick. I wish he actually took his time. Tonio maybe could use a little bit more shine to that tan. Tonio's waist has gotten way smaller. He needs to take his time. I know the crowd there is crazy. See how he's not posing properly. He's not posing with that energy. I wonder if he's a bit psyched out being up there in Brazil. Oh, the glutes are in for Tonio. Maybe a little flatter than he's been in the past, but he's in really great condition. Yeah, the waist has come in really, really nice. Yeah, midsection looks really good. I hope he could probably fill out that little bit more just to come in just with that chest looking fuller, with a little bit more here and there, just in terms of just that fullness and pop to his physique, because I think the chest was a little flat on Tonio, which is crazy to say, I know, but I think it's still going to be a battle. Now, this guy looks pretty good. Let's pull up his name. Whoa, look at that conditioning of the glutes. See how he's a rock hard and popping? That's not what Rafael had. So, Rafael, I thought maybe it was more about the stream, maybe. And some people saying Tonio doesn't look good. Have these guys left the door open? Has the door been left open for... I'm not sure. I think there's a chance of it. I think the door is potentially open. Let me know what you guys think. I'm looking forward to seeing Goodvito. Here he is. Right as I mentioned the man. Goodvito looks good. Not there's many striations in the upper body, but he's in good condition. Aceito's brought him in shredded. Whoa, that is some conditioning in the glutes. Not a huge amount of muscle in the glutes and a little flat. Okay, Vito is better than I thought he would be. Very impressive ab and thigh. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Pleasantly surprised. And to be honest, I think that... Whoa, this guy's good. Let me look up these names. I feel very disrespectful saying this guy looks good. This is Jonathan Emmanuel Padilla Gonzalez from Mexico. Damn good bodybuilder. Let me pull it back up. Lacks from the back there a bit there in terms of conditioning. Or more flexing the hamstring, to be honest. He's flexing the opposite hamstring. Pretty good. It's so funny. It's... even if you cut off his head, I would still know just by his physique that he's Mexican. He's got that Mexican look. And also, when I said about the head thing, I didn't mean because in Mexico, any of that sort of stuff. But anyway, I like to dig holes and keep digging them deeper. MP, Goodvito for win. All right, Vito, most impressive so far. Imagine if Vito beats Raf. I'm actually surprised that Raf didn't look... It's like his body gets to a point and it just... I think no matter what... I think that's why Aceito maybe used to push him down a bit further, because I think Raf was more impressive in Columbus. But it might have been the lineup too, you know what I mean? Like once you stand next to people, the lighting, I don't know, but... yeah, that was some accidental racism there. The whole... beheading thing. I probably shouldn't have said that on YouTube. Someone says, F, man, Vito is good. This is from Psychosis. Vito is good, but something is wrong with front double bicep. Posing is sus. Doesn't look like updates at all. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with updates. Goodvito is the gift that keeps on giving. So you never know what you're going to get from him. Like his amateur debut. Oh, not his amateur debut. His pro card winning performance. Also, we've got 77 likes and 581 viewers currently, with 2,000 people would have gone through here. So please like the video if you are watching. It takes 1 second. Just click off the comments and for 1 second and then just open them up. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Love you guys. Love is a strong word. Like you guys. No, love you guys. Anyway, Goodvito, in that contest I watched, which is actually, I think, a Muscle Tech contest, Muscle muscle, what's it called? Muscle contest. There we go. I believe it was in Brazil as well. I think it was. And I was underwhelmed watching it. And it was actually something that wasn't watched by that many people. It was maybe just shared out a little bit later on. It was like, Goodvito got his pro card. Oh, yeah, obviously. Yeah, he looks huge. Oh, the lighting sucked. But I saw the guy that got second to him. So I was like, when he hits a pro stage, if it is soon, it might not be as impressive. But honestly, I've got to give it up for him. I'm glad I didn't make a video saying Goodvito sucks and he won't win. But I did say he won't qualify for the Olympic this year, so. Okay. Max We Beat says Rafa 1, Vito 2, Tonio 3. We need to see them side by side. People were on Tonio as well. I mean, Tonio has improvements to his physiques. His quads look crazy round and big. Chest just looks a little bit flat, but I think once we see him next to other people, he'll look very impressive. We have William Martins on stage now. Let's have a look at him. He's the guy I picked over Goodvito, which I don't know if I regret it yet. The side chest on William Martins is always very good. This is the thing that drives me crazy. Hit that side chest for how long? Back to a bicep, unfortunately. Because the waist looks quite wide from the back. Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. He's bringing some crazy conditioning and whatnot. He needs to slow down his posing a lot, though, and really pose to his physique. Hitting the most musculars is really good. The waist, I've got to tell you, the waist actually looks better. He's definitely improved his waist. So shout out to William Martins. Because before, I think he sort of just let it go and went for pure mass. And it just didn't look near as good. So that he's controlling his controllables. So shout out to William Martins. The man on stage now, let's look up his name. His name is... Where's he open? Well, William Martins is the last name on the list. Maybe this guy just got his pro card. I don't know. Interesting. Let me know in the comments if you guys know. $144 likes. Shout out to you guys. What else are you guys saying? They only have 60 seconds, so they are rushing. Lol, not sure why they do that. That's ridiculous. To go through all your mandatories in 60 seconds is a joke. For open pro bodybuilders, like, this is the major draw card for the entire weekend. You got Classic as well, which is a big draw card. Give them more time. It's not a minute at the Olympia, I'm sure. And if it is, it's ridiculous. Okay, we get to see Tonio and Rafa side by side. Who have you guys got? Can I zoom in on this at all? Even more? No. If I open this up like a web browser thing, it's weird in OBS. Front relaxed, who we giving that to? I'd say Tonio, maybe. Tonio? Yeah, I'd say Tonio. Oh, I'm forgetting Goodvito. Quarter turn to the side. Probably Raf. I'd say Goodvito. 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 Wow. I am really shocked by Vito. Who else is shocked? I didn't expect this. I gotta be honest. Vito needs to control his midsection. Oh, Raf looks good in that one. Okay, so Vito's not winning that one. He is third in that pose. So we got, oh, I'd say probably Raf on that one. Yeah, Raf on that one. Okay, so when you really go through poses, so we'll see on the back double, how does it look? Who's winning that one? Tonio or Vito? I'd say Tonio. Vito second on that one. Rear lat spread. Oh, that's Vito. That was Vito. Side tricep. Oh, it's Raf, probably. I'm so shocked, though, at how good Goodvito is. Very surprised. Most muscular. Okay, this is a good contest, guys. This is exactly what I wanted. I didn't want to be wrong. So I'm very much looking forward to seeing that top 3 call out. This is going to be next level. Vito delivered. Now let me end this poll and start a new one. Same question, but I need proper results. Okay. Start a poll. Who is winning? Who is winning? Let's just shorten it. Vito. Raf. I keep knocking the microphone. Sorry, guys. Tonio. Start poll. Get voting on this one because I want to get the results in nice and quick. What is William Martins doing? I don't know if you guys saw that on the quarter turn. that was something else. Right now, I don't know who I have winning. I need to see it. We need to really go pose by pose in a top 3 call out. I'm going to write them down who I have in what order, just so I can remember all of them as I would if I was judging. So, someone said Tonio needs to be darker. I think he just needs more shine and more tan. I have heard some people having struggles that are non-English speaking in Brazil with tanning. You got to have people there, I think, you know, if you don't speak. Did I say doesn't speak Brazilian? I mean Portuguese. I apologize. Yeah, people saying Vito's going to win. That's wild. That is wild when you think about it. William Martins, I think, is winning this one. But because of who we've seen, the 3 names we've seen, the 3 favourites, I just think that is what this contest is going to be about. I think it's going to be that top 3 very, very clearly. Maybe William Martins can move up into that because he's in great condition, but we need to see it. But I think it will be those 3 pretty clearly for me. It's going to be a very, very interesting contest. This is, yeah. I don't know what's going on right now because I've got my volume turned down. Let me turn it up for 1 second. Hear if there. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Can you guys hear that? I'm assuming you probably can a little bit. I can't have any of your music on. Yeah, I've got to get that music on. All right, so this is... Oh, who's that guy on the right? I've seen him before. What's his name? I don't want to get it wrong. There's two guys that look very similar. All right, front double bicep. Who have you guys got? Look, Goodvito. He's going mental. All right, I need to get a little bit of his screen recorded for my video later. I think they'll go to a top 3 call out surely. Just so they can focus on it. But yeah, this is a battle, guys. Ooh. Who saw that between Tonio and Raf? Did anyone... Oh, these guys are... They're literally, yeah, that got a bit spicy there. What do you guys think about that? Raf's fighting with both these dudes. And when I say fighting, you know. All right, let's get back to the action. Side tricep. All right. It's funny how they were pushing so aggressively before. Tonio's definitely improved those abs for sure. Oh, yeah. See, even though Raf's conditioning is missing a bit in the back, and I don't think he wins the back shots. I think he's probably third maybe on the back shots. One of the back shots he wasn't, but the other one I think he was. But, yeah, I don't know. We need to see that again and really analyze it. But, yeah, very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. What are you guys saying about that? Fight boys. Vito's legs in the front. Rafa winning now. Bro, there is an argument for Vito. Yeah, there is. Legitimately an argument for Vito to win this contest. Blowing my mind. Oh, over 1,000 of you guys. Shout out. That's what I wanted to get to. Concurrent viewers. So these guys will be back out, I reckon. Someone's saying Vito solid third. Oh, this is going to be a fun review of prejudging. So much fun. Someone said, sorry, bad joke. Sorry, I'm missing comments, guys. Tonio Delp's nice, yeah. So who do you guys have now? 17% have Tonio, 40% Vito, 43% Raf. It is close. It is so close. Yeah, I love this contest. It's a good one. See, see how he's hitting that? His arms are so far in front of his body. If he had his hands more on his hips, puts his chest up and rotates his wrist down on that lat spread, they'd look a million times better, yeah. This guy needs to fix his posing a little bit. It's just that polish. You can see these guys, like, I could go through and probably critique a bunch of these guys on, this guy's not. See how he's moving around, jumping around a fair bit. Hands like way up here. James Robinetti. I believe Rafael would suck one. Mike Honcho. There is zero argument for Vito to win this contest. You're delusional, Xavier. People, I cannot please anyone because, okay, so this is your battle for 4th place. So they're going to do this. This is the battle for 4th, and then they'll go to a top 3, yeah, which will be Vito, it will be Raf, and it will be Tonio. And who was it that said that before? Whoever you are, they would not compare Vito in there if there was no point. Or they might, because it's good for the fans. I don't know. Yeah, someone said, Steve said once Vito polishes up his posing, he will be a force, needs to study harder. Yeah, for sure. Sorry, I'm not seeing every contest. Vito's getting better as he poses, Steve said. Look, I think it's going to go Raf and then Vito or Tonio, most likely. But I need to see it. But I am very impressed by Vito. All right. What else are you guys saying here? I think Raf will win, yes, but the back of Vito is mind-blowing. Xavier, you should train Vito on posing. Man, I'm MVP. Shout out to you, my man. I am actually, it's one thing that I'm not super modest about. I am good at posing. I'm good at teaching posing. I used to do it several hours a week. And I had people that, I had one guy that drove an hour and a half each way to do posing with me for 1 hour. So it was a 4-hour commitment for him. So I always felt bad. So I always went like an hour and 10, hour and 15. Someone said some oil in them delts today. I'd train Vito if you want posing, free posing sessions. I mean, they're in Brazil, but I will say one thing about Brazilian bodybuilders, they're not always the best posers. And you think they would be because they have rhythm. That sounds like a strong generalization. Xavier, show a pic of good its side shots. Well, they'll be back out on stage in a second. They're going to do a top 3 call out here, so this is live. So a raffle, they'll kill the judges. All right, top 3 call out. Let's go. Who have you guys got? Top 3. I'll probably go through this maybe like 3 times. So Max Wee, cool, solid, flex, Xavier. I don't know what I said. Front double, I think I got to give that to Raf, but Raf is in the middle right now, so this can change. Vito, I wish he had his hands lower on that lat spread. It drives me insane. It drives me insane. Side chest. It's Raf. See how Vito, that's not a strong shot for him. Now this is where Vito makes up some ground. So I think I had Vito on all 3 of those first 3 poses actually. Back double, it's Tonio or Vito. I would say that's Tonio. From the waist down, I have Vito. But I'd say Tonio, then Vito, then Raf. Vito. I don't like that he's not up on one calf. I think it sort of looks weird. Vito or Tonio on that rear lat spread. Yeah, leg size from the back, minus the glutes MP. 100% for Vito. See, Tonio's not opening up there at all, so I'd have to go Raf, Vito, Tonio. See, on this comparison, I think it becomes much more obvious that Raf's winning. Oh, see, they've all got really, really good ab and thighs, but I think I'd give that to Raf. I wonder if his Raf's, because he obviously kept working and they tried to come in a bit tighter. Seems like the conditioning is maybe about the same. He's getting better, definitely, as he poses, compared to when he first came out. Now it's Tonio's turn in the middle, so we'll see how much this will change. It's going to be very interesting to see how this looks. See, on front double there, you see it looks much more like it's close between all three of them. So yeah, middle definitely does add an advantage. So even the side chest looks better for Tonio there, but there it looks close between he and Raf. Still probably give it to Raf maybe just. See, look how Raf needs to do, whether he had slightly higher estrogen or something. That back double, like in the hams and glutes, he's just not as crisp. It'd be interesting to know what his like bloods are for that. I still love Raf on the ab and thigh. I wish he pulled his head up a little bit more instead of crunching down so far. 47% have Raf, 35% of you have Vito, and 18% have Tonio. Most muscular. I don't know if Tonio, if he hits the hands together most muscular. I just don't know. Tonio's sweating a fair bit. It looks like he had like tan running around his face. So, but not on his body. It wasn't like the sort of Samson look or anything like that where he looks quite watery. But when Tonio hits that most muscular with his hands together, sometimes he can look a little bit flat. Like the chest just looks a little bit flat here. I think literally Tonio has tan in his eyes. So the chest. He looks great standing there. The delts and everything look pumped up like crazy. And I think Tonio filled out as this prejudging went on. And I'm wondering if they went on stage a little bit later than they usually do. So, yeah, I've got to say, I'm very impressed with the lighting here. Very, very impressed. And the other good thing about it is, and I think this is all in the expo. I think. Yeah, so this is all in the expo. So the lighting looks pretty damn good. Few dark spots on the stage, as you can see those guys on the side. So actually, big advantage to the guy in the middle. And I want to make one point too. I just realized Vito did not go in the middle. Vito is probably going to be third because I don't know why they would not put Vito in the middle, even for excitement factor. But I think they realized Vito can't win this. And they did get to see Vito next to Tonio. So maybe that's all they needed. And yeah, to me, I'm surprised they're doing a pose down at the end of prejudging. Probably just giving the fans what they want. Tonio was giving one of the bodybuilders a decent sized hug on stage. I'm wondering if he kept on sort of putting his fingers to his eyes and everything. So hopefully he's all right. Just want to make sure, but it could just be sweat in his eyes as well. So not too sure on that. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. I don't think I got one super chat the whole time, so no one to shout out specifically, but shout out to all you guys for joining me. It's much appreciated you jumping in on this one. Almost 1,300 of you in here. Make sure you subscribe and click the notification bell button because I will be going live for finals. We'll be going live for prejudging and finals of the Classic Physique tomorrow. Also, check out... Oh, I think I've got an ad inserted right now. So, yeah. Anyway, push like. But make sure when you come back on this stream, hopefully it's back for you guys now, make sure you subscribe to Desktop Bodybuilding podcasts and interviews because that channel now is pumping out episodes, 2 episodes a week of Bodybuilding University, have like the likes of Dave Palumbo on, who I had him last week. Dave Palumbo, top 10 212 Mr. Olympia competitor, Aaron Polides, Stanimal Standalonju, Beatty Fale, of his podcast, a whole bunch of people, so make sure you check it out. But anyway, guys, that's it for this one. Oh, have you guys seen this girl? I'm not sure what her condition is, but like to be able to train having that condition. I've seen she puts like things on the end of her other arm. It's absolutely insane, like, and incredibly like inspirational. So shout out to her, because I imagine that will cause major issues. So big shout out. But anyway, guys, that is it for this one. I will be back. I'll be posting up either a live or whatever of my prejudging review, where I analyze it a little bit more closely and break this thing down. But anyway, guys, that's it for this one. My name is Xavier Wills. This is Desktop Bodybuilding. We're back for finals. Subscribe, notification bell button. You won't miss it. That is it for this one, and we